so 90 days. But it was your second try. It was your second try. His first try failed, right? And his second try, he came back with a new enthusiasm, with a better system, with a better support group, and a deeper belief. And he did it in 90 days, right? But June, you've been a coach
13 months.
For 13 months. And I remember June, 13 months ago was coming to Fit Club. She'd come and we had no idea what we were doing yet. We were just showing up, working out, and leaving, and that's what we were doing. And but I said to her, I said, June, you're coming, you might as well be a coach, right? Encourage you to be a coach. You did that. But share your story. Obviously you've lost 90 pounds or something. 182 pounds. So. But it took her 13 months, over a year, to become a diamond coach, right? And there's probably been times it was frustrating for you too, because how long did it take you, Dan?
Well, I signed up to be a coach 2 years ago to save some money.
To save some money.
Yeah.
And you and I have talked a lot about your why, and you're a busy guy. Share with them everything that you're involved with right now.
Yeah. Well, I own a private practice. I'm a mental health counselor. So I see about 30 clients a week in my practice. I own the business. People say, what do you do? I said it depends on the day of the week. Because some days I'm a custodian. Some days I'm seeing clients. In addition, I teach at my alma mater, Heidelberg University, which is about 25 miles from here. While I'm teaching there, I'm also the director of their speech team. So I travel around the country coaching that. So I have 3 wonderful boys at home, 8 and under. The newest is 5 months old, and a wonderful wife, but I'm involved with my church activities, our Rotary Club, around town, so I'm always running, always doing something. So yeah, so it's busy, but...
Well, and when I think of Dan, this reminds me, guys, that it's all about matching efforts, right? That not everybody's going to come out and sprint, and not everybody's going to jump in and go recruit 50 people in 5 months. That's a period, right? People have lives. People have a lot going on. They have families, they have jobs, they have other issues maybe, right? They have other things that they're focused on, and you have to be okay, because Dan has you've done it for a couple months, and then maybe I didn't hear from you for a month or two, right? And then all of a sudden you start showing up again, and now with Fit Club you've been coming to that, and that's kept you active, but this is not a sprint. Okay, and here's the thing, okay, a lot of people will fail because they stop trying, right?
I was thinking about this morning, can I share something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because there's such an important thing about just staying in the race. In the last 2 years, my wife and I, she was pregnant, she lost a pregnancy, well into it, that felt like a setback. It hits you, that's life, you keep going. My mom passed away a year ago. That hits you. That's life. You keep going. My business has gone through some major transition. If any of you are business owners, you understand what that's like. Certainly in the economy, things like that. It feels like a setback. You keep going. Just a lot of different things that can occur, but just stay in the race. I guess that's the point. Just don't quit. Keep going. You work through those things, because tough things are going to happen to every day, to all of us. It's what do you do when those tough things come? Do you just keep going? And I look at like you guys and some of my other friends that are here, your incredible success. Joe, you're sharing your story today. I appreciate that, because through some of the journey I've been through, I had lost quite a bit of weight, and I've gained some weight back, and I'm not happy about that. Okay, but this group keeps caring for me no matter what, and encourages me, and so I know I got the program, so I get back to the programs, and I know that with my health, if I just keep going, it's going to keep going, come back. So I have new goals now for Summit. So I want to be at certain places physically, let alone business-wise. So I just want to share that. Just keep going, no matter what comes up, because life will happen. Life will happen. The wheels will fall off the bus. That's where you get out of the bus and you just keep walking.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's just about moving forward.
And so June, you're a diamond coach now, right? So, which is awesome. So, she's also a $1 million body game finalist, right? I mean, seriously, I'm like the proud big brother or something, but the business side, the coaching hasn't always it hasn't come easy for you.
No, it hasn't.
Right?
I had to get over myself first. I mean, for me, it's been fear, a lot of fear.
Right.
I think that has to go with how I was raised. It definitely wasn't easy, and it's still not easy. I have my days where I mean, nobody wants rejection, but in this business, you're going to get a lot of rejection. You're going to get a lot more no's than you're going to get yeses, but that's what keeps you going. Those yeses keep you going. And I can, just like Dan said, just keep pushing forward, doing what you can do, and it does, you will get there. It took me a long time to get there, and I was, what was that? That's my boyfriend.
Yeah, right.
But, you will get there. It's just a process. For me, it's still part of my journey. I don't take just my weight loss journey. This is my business, but this is also what's making me grow and still part of my journey and just making me who I am today. I am so much, I wouldn't have gotten up here a year ago and talk in front of you guys.
And you're so comfortable right now just sharing.
Well, I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there.
I see the change,
Yeah.
The great thing about this business is you watch people that you know and love grow.
Yeah.
I was talking to DJ Emmaheiser last night, right? How many people know DJ, right? A lot of the local people do. And to watch him grow, it's not about, for me, with DJ, it's not about how much money I can help him make. It's about watching that boy go from making me nervous to being comfortable to talking to him, right?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, it's about helping people grow in their lives and wherever they're at. And so, but you said this. I got a couple things that I want to give to each of you. The first thing is, you hinted at a lot of it's working on yourself. Okay, and a lot of it is, and this is something I do for all of my diamond coaches. Anybody on my team that gets to diamond, they get. John Maxwell has mentored me through his personal audio for the last year. He does a lot of things on leadership. And if you're not listening to John Maxwell leadership stuff, you need to be if you want to be a leader. Okay, and with reaching diamond, I mean, you are now in the top few % of the company as far as ranks go. But also with that comes some responsibility. Because it's not just about leading yourself now, it's about leading a team of people, right? And so, because you guys got that, I went out and I got this 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John Maxwell. I've listened to this for the last year. So that's yours. Take it seriously, take notes on it. There's a lot of things, I mean, guys, there's 21 laws in this thing, and I can tell you that a year ago, I would have been like, yeah, I'm a leader. And I go listen to this thing, and I'm like, oh, I suck at that, and I'm not very good at this, and oh my gosh, I'm not, I mean, just these laws, like the law of navigation, right? And the law of the lid, and all these things, you learn so much, and it opens you up to just a bigger vision. Okay, so take that. The other thing that I had made for you guys is, now I went, and I got these little personalized things, and what I did was I went to your Facebooks, and I looked up your favorite quote. Mark didn't have one. So Dan, this says, if you think you can, or you think you can't, do it right. And that says Dan Higgins, Diamond Beach Body Coach. So that's for you to put in your office. And June says, life is not measured by the breaths you take, but by the moments that take your breath away. Right? And it says June Warner, Diamond Beach Body Coach. So. Mark's not a quote guy on his Facebook, at least. I wasn't going to call him and go, hey, what's your favorite quote? But Mark has kind of shared with me the fact that he would love to do this full time someday. And that he kind of has this dream of his own life of helping people. And so there was something by Henry David Thoreau that kind of reminded me of that. It says, go confidently into the directions of your dreams. Live the life you always imagined. And Mark Hale, Diamond Beach Body Coach. So.